Laura? Where the heck did you go? When are you going to take me grocery shopping? I've been waiting for you to come and pick me up for a while now.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. I told you earlier that I was going out for coffee with my friends today. I don't remember talking about grocery shopping with you today.
Why should I have to talk to you in advance about this? I just want you to take me to the grocery store. You're unemployed and always lazy at home. I'm doing you a favor by asking you to take me to the grocery store. I'm giving you something to do. I can't believe you're not here when I need you. You really are such a useless person. You should be embarrassed by yourself.
I'm really sorry about this. I had no idea you wanted to go to the store today. What items do you need me to buy? I can stop by the store on my way home and get everything that you need.
This is why I hate unemployed people like you. You have no sense. You should know what I need without me telling you. You really are so useless.
I'm sorry, but even if I were employed, I can't read your mind. Would you just be able to give me a list of things that you want me to buy?
Toilet paper and toothpaste. I can't believe that I have to tell you this. You don't seem to care about anything around the house. It feels like you're only focused on yourself and just hanging out all day. You really should try to use your brain more often.
I'll make sure to stop by the store and buy some toilet paper when I'm heading back home then. I'm sorry I couldn't take you to the store today.
Yeah, you'd better do that. You're pretty useless after all. Make sure this won't happen again. Having an unemployed person like you in my house is already stressful. I wish that you were a little more useful. I think that most of your friends have part-time jobs and are doing something useful every day. Aren't you embarrassed by yourself?
I wasn't aware that you thought of me that way. But the reason I became a housewife was that Paul asked me to. It wasn't my choice to quit my job.
Stop making excuses like that. That's why I don't like you.
But that is the truth. We were planning on trying to have children right after we got married. That's why we decided that I should become a housewife and focus on raising our baby. That's why I thought it was the best decision.
Where's the baby then? You guys have been married for over a year and you're still not even pregnant? What's the point of quitting work if you're not going to have a baby?
Becoming pregnant isn't always easy. There could be many reasons why I'm not pregnant yet. It's only been a year though. I think we're just going to keep trying for a little while longer. If I can't get pregnant after a few more months, I'll see a doctor.
What a useless woman. Your only job is to get pregnant and you can't even do that. This is why I told Paul not to marry you in the first place.
What? You told him not to marry me?
I said it would be a bad idea for him to marry someone older than you. He should have married a younger woman who would have gotten pregnant already.
Did you just call me an old woman? I'm basically the same age as Paul. I really don't appreciate you insulting me like this.
Aren't you almost 32 years old already? That's pretty old for a woman. You are so useless. You're a housewife who can't even get pregnant. What's the point of staying at home all day? There's no point in your existence.
Did you really just say that to me? I think that's taking things a little too far. I'm very offended by what you just said to me.
I'm just telling the truth. I had no intention of insulting you at all. I just remembered something I want to tell you. You don't need to come on the family vacation next month. I really don't want you to come with us.
Wait, what? I made all the reservations for the trip.
You can tell all the details of the trip to Paul instead. I already canceled your name from the hotel reservation.
Why did you? So you're serious about this then?
I don't want Paul to waste his salary on taking a useless person like you on vacation. I also don't see you as a member of my family either. This is a family vacation that we're planning to go on. You can't come either way.
I didn't know that you thought about me like that. I'm your daughter-in-law. So you made me make all the reservations, and now you've canceled just my name?
Yeah, that's what I did. A housewife like you should stay at home and clean. That's one of the only ways you can be of any use.
20 minutes later.
Hey, Paul. It's an emergency and I need your help.
What do you want?
Your mom just let me know that she canceled my name from the reservations I made for our family vacation next month. She said she didn't want me to come. What should I do? Should I contact the hotel to add me back to the reservation?
Why would you do that?
What do you mean? I just told you that my reservation got canceled.
Yeah, I know already. Why would you try to add yourself back to the reservation? It doesn't make sense.
But I thought it was supposed to be a family vacation. I don't want to be left out. I'm part of the family too. I'm your wife. It wouldn't really be a family vacation if I got left behind by myself.
My mom went through a lot of effort to get your reservation canceled. I think we should just leave the reservation as it is.
So you're basically telling me that I can't come on this family vacation even though I was the one that planned the trip and made all the reservations.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm telling you.
Paul? I can't believe you would say that to me. You're meant to be my husband, right? You should try to convince your mom to let me come on this trip.
I know that I'm your husband. I am also my mom's eldest son. I think I have to side with her on this matter. I really care about my parents, and she does have a point. You haven't been very useful as a housewife.
I can't believe you're really saying that. You're the one who asked me to become a housewife for you. I'm leaving work because you told me to. I kind of regret doing that now. You always come home late at night recently. I'm left alone in the house with your mom all the time.
Well, you should be grateful that my mom is willing to spend some time with you.
What are you talking about? You don't know anything. She always treats me like a servant. She's also constantly asking me when I'm going to get pregnant. How can I get pregnant when we have been married to each other for over half a year? Why do I have to get blamed for not becoming pregnant?
You really need to shut up. It's annoying. I'm really tired from having to work all day. I don't have the time to be listening to your complaints. Can't you just figure this out between yourselves? Just talk to my mom about it directly.
I'm not asking you to solve everything for me. I just wanted you to listen to me. That's all. I'm meant to be your wife, aren't I?
This wouldn't be a problem if you just listened to what my mom tells you to do.
Wait, what? What's your solution to this?
As long as you listen to what she says, she won't get mad at you. Also, my mom is always right. She's never wrong about anything. Have you not thought about the fact that maybe you're the one who's in the wrong?
What? I can't believe you're really saying this.
Anyway, make sure that you don't come on the family vacation with us next month. My mom gets into a bad mood when you're around. You can stay home and clean the house while we're gone.
I'm so shocked, Paul. Don't you consider me as your wife?
Well, my mom always refers to you as a useless, unemployed person. She's not wrong.
Does that mean you think that way about me too, then?
I think we've talked about this enough already. Please try to get along with my mom. I also don't want you to involve me in your troubles.
Okay, fine. I understand the way you think now. I won't bother trying to go on the family vacation with you guys either.
Several days later.
Hello, Kathleen? Do you have a moment? I need to talk to you about something.
What do you want from me? You useless piece of trash.
Stop insulting me.
I'm wrong? We're having a fantastic time on this vacation, by the way. In my opinion, it's mostly because a certain someone isn't here with us.
I'm glad to hear that everyone is enjoying the vacation.
There's no point trying to join us on the vacation. I'm not going to allow it. My family and Paul's sister's family are having a great time together. We don't need an unemployed stranger like you to join us. Just make sure you clean the entire house while we're away. I want the house to be clean and tidy when we return.
That house doesn't exist anymore. What did you just say? I wanted to discuss that with you, but it seems like you're occupied at the moment, so I'll let it go. I'm going to head out then. I did mention that your house is no longer available. You all can sort things out on your own.
Why are you suddenly telling me strange lies? There's no way our house is gone. What do you even mean by that? Did you mean move out or something?
Oh, that's right. I have moved out already. Didn't you notice that I've been packing my belongings since last week?
I guess you were gathering up all your belongings for some reason. You never told me that you were planning to move out, though. Does this mean that you're finally going to get a divorce from Paul?
That's what I plan on doing. I've already filled out half of the divorce papers and mailed them to his company. He can fill them out and submit them when he goes to work next. I also sent all of your belongings to Paul's sister's house.
Wait, what? Why did you need to do that? I thought that you were moving out of our house. Why was there a need to send my belongings?
Why are you not listening? I told you that the house is gone. Don't you get it?
What? I don't get it. Why is the house gone?
You know, that house we lived in used to belong to my parents.
What? It belonged to your parents?
The house was given to me when my parents passed away. It was my property. Do you not remember me telling you about this?
I guess you were saying something along those lines. I had completely forgotten about it.
The house is under my name. I am the rightful owner of it. You moved in without my permission after I got married to Paul. It was supposed to be my home, but I never felt like I belonged there because of you.
That doesn't matter now. What happened to the house? I really enjoyed living there.
I wanted to cut ties with you and Paul completely. I decided to sell the house. I have too many unpleasant memories with you in that house to continue living there.
You sold the house? No way.
I've handed over the rest to a real estate company. They're going to assist me in finding a potential buyer.
So that means we really can't go back to the house anymore?
Correct. You guys can't go back there. It's not my property anymore. So it would be trespassing. Now that I think about it, you tried to kick me out of that house so many times. It was my property. And you still tried to do that?
It's not what you think. That was all just a joke. I never would have really kicked you out. I really think that you should think about all this again. It's not a good idea to sell the house also. Why are you getting a divorce? Did you even talk to Paul about this before deciding?
He told me he didn't mind if I got a divorce from him. I really wanted the divorce, which is why I decided to go through with it. I didn't want to spend any more time with a mother-in-law like you, and I also knew Paul was cheating on me. What a bunch of bastards.
Wait, what? Paul was cheating on you.
Yes. He made me stay home and take care of you while he was having an affair with other women.
He would come home very late at night or the next morning. I hardly saw him at all. I thought he was working overtime, which is why he gets home late.
He fools us all. There's no way he was working any overtime. He wasn't getting paid for any overtime work. It was all just a lie.
You don't know that yet. Maybe he has his own reason.
Actually, I do know that he was cheating on me. I have the evidence. I've made up my mind about divorcing him and I'm not changing it. I've sold the house that we all have to move out. You should be grateful that I packed up all your belongings for you. I was even nice enough to send all your belongings to your daughter's house.
Where am I meant to live then? I don't have a house.
Why don't you ask your daughter for help? You're on vacation with her right now. Maybe she can let you move in with her.
That's not possible. My daughter already lives with her 3 children in a small apartment.
So what? Accept that or sleep on the streets. Or you and Paul can find a place to rent together. Either way, it's not my concern. Please try to figure it out without involving me.
I can't believe that you're abandoning us like this all of a sudden. Paul might not even be cheating on you. It could all just be a huge misunderstanding. I don't think you should go through with the divorce or sell the house. It's a bad idea. I also don't want you to sell the house. I believe we can have a better relationship in the future.
Never. I planned and reserved everything for the vacation you're on right now. I can't believe you removed my name from all the reservations. You must have a really terrible personality to do that.
I guess I went a little too far. I still think it's wrong to sell the house and move all of my belongings without telling me.
I hired a moving company to pack and transfer everything for you and Paul. However, I will ask you both to pay me back for the expense. I've also hired a good lawyer who believes I can get alimony along with the divorce settlement.
Please stop what you are doing and think about it first. I can't live with my daughter. And I want you to talk to Paul about all this. I don't think that you guys need to get a divorce.
You're the one who wants me to divorce Paul the most. And as you wish, I'm definitely getting a divorce from him. He's a piece of trash that cheated on me and ignored everything that I talked to him about. I'm determined to get a divorce. He cheated on me and ignored all our discussions.
I just told Paul about everything that he said to me. You should have received some calls from Paul. I think he wants to talk to you.
I see, he called and texted me. It seemed like he had completely forgotten that I owned the house. It also seems that he wants to stay married to keep living there. What an idiot. I can't believe I even got married to him in the first place.
I really believe Paul regrets what he did to you. Everyone makes mistakes from time to time. I think you should give him a second chance.
A piece of trash like him doesn't deserve a second chance. Also, there was one more thing that I forgot to tell you guys. I sent some of Paul's belongings to the apartment that his secret girlfriend lives in.
Wait, what?
I don't really want to talk to him anymore. So would you be able to tell him for me? I can't believe he would sleep with his boss's wife while on a business trip. Paul really loves taking risks, doesn't he?
So that's who he was with. I can't believe it.
I wonder how his boss is going to react to this. I also wonder if Alan can still keep his job at that company. I really don't think he's in a position where he can afford to lose his job. He needs a lot of money in the coming months to pay the divorce settlement and alimony, and he'll have to find a new place to live in. Rent in this neighborhood isn't going to be cheap. You were lucky you didn't have to pay rent while living in my house.
What are you planning to do then? Where are you planning to live? You must be in a terrible situation too. Why do you think that you're unemployed? You have no source of income. What are your plans for the future? I really think that you should think this through again. All three of us will be in trouble if you go through with this. It would be better if we tried to continue living together in your house.
You don't need to worry about me. I have plenty of income. I actually own a few other properties in the area.
What?
Yes, I invested most of the money I inherited from my parents in real estate. I rent out a few properties that provide a stable source of income. A friend who was good at investing gave me advice.
I had no idea about any of this.
Of course, you'd never know because you've never listened to anything I say. It's good to get rid of you too.
No. Wait. You can't abandon us like that.
Kathleen and Paul started freaking out when they realized they had nowhere to live. They tried to talk me out of selling my house, even apologizing multiple times, but their efforts didn't work. I had already made up my mind. I was definitely getting a divorce from Paul and selling the house they were living in. I had sent Paul's stuff to his secret girlfriend's apartment, who happened to be his boss's wife. Paul had been having an affair with his boss's wife whenever the boss was away on business trips. Coincidentally, Paul's boss was at home when Paul's belongings arrived, and he found out about their affair. Paul was immediately demoted from work, and rumors started circulating the company. All his co-workers avoided him. Now, both Paul and Kathleen are without a place to live. Who knows what they're going to do to sort out this mess they've gotten themselves into?